Welcome back to Cryptopia, where we go over the digital enlightenment of NFT land. Today, the only NFT that'll take you down the path of true ascendancy. Is that the Buddha? Nah, guy. That guy's older than dirt, bro. Eckhart Tolle. Still alive, but he's a little too old school for this experience. Give up? Of course you have. Satori NFT, baby. Take it in. Imagine a world in which advanced technology is in harmony with spiritual development. A world in which everyone has a chance of enlightenment, where knowledge that the universe has hidden in the holiest, highest of dimensions, normally only attainable through extremely high doses of DMT. It's simply just a stone's throw away. Not gonna lie, when I first read that, I got a little bit of a chub. Let's get into the details. So my chub was about this big and then it grew to that big. I'm kidding, the details about the actual NFT. Let's get serious here. No more clowning around. So this NFT is coming soon, like real soon, like Wednesday, the 17th of August soon, minting on the Solana blockchain. I won't hold that against them. I'm not a fan of Sol myself. Perhaps you are, but a good project is a good project nonetheless. No, fluff aside, what can Satori give to you? It's investors, because that's what we're here to do, is make some money. So first things first, they got alpha calls. I hear some people don't like alpha calls. I mean, that's okay. I hear they like beta calls. To each their own. If that ain't you, you can moonwalk your way out this video. Continue to live life in the matrix, as Andrew says, a sheep to be herded. Might I add, they've also made like 50 plus calls with 80% success rate. Ooh, there's that chub again. All I'm saying is, if you want to gain some real knowledge of what this universe is really about, Satori is the place. They provide regular meditation sessions throughout the week to help you attain true enlightenment. Mindfulness is a key to the Satori project. Okay, so you're going to hear a lot of that being thrown around throughout this video, most likely. Also note, currently they have 3 alpha callers in their Discord, in addition to the regular alpha, which is available in their Discord until mint date, which by the time you're watching this video is hella close, but gives you an idea of what they're trying to prepare for the future. So on top of that, they've got articles, courses, as well as voice call sessions with their alpha callers. So you can learn a great deal, via this NFT, right? So some of what you'll learn is how to spot the next blue chip NFT, sleep to earn. I'm not really sure what that really means. Probably making money in your sleep, one would guess. Alpha sandbox, how to make money with NFT raffles, and much, much more. Now, I fancy myself a bit of a seeker, okay? A seeker of the knowledge, of truth, of NFTs, baby. And I know a ton of you guys and gals out there feel the exact same way. So Satori knows this, and they've created Seeker, a bot that spots promising projects at their earliest stages. What? I know, right? What else do they got? Well, they made another one called Trendy, another bot that gives signals on hot post-mint projects by monitoring positive Twitter mentions of the project that they say can, equate to higher floor prices. But then they said, SeekerBot can seek the darkest part of my black ass. That's a quote, by the way, okay? They said that. Kind of a little racist, but whatever. Then they said trendy. Trendy seems like a fad to me. So they fused the two together and created Vision. Ever seen Marvel? That purple dude? Yeah, they made that guy, basically. That being said, Vision, the guy from Marvel, he dies in the Marvel like twice now. And his girlfriend is kind of crazy. So, but whatever. They didn't hire me to name their shit for them, so whatever. Satori is calling Vision one of the most efficient bots for trading pre-mint and post-mint projects. Vision sends links on promising pre-mint projects very early. One of the examples they have is Soul Sweep. They were sending out signals about that when they were at 400 followers. They're now at 20K followers. A list of new degen gambling pre-mint projects every day. Analytics of all hot, sweaty, filthy, nasty post-mint projects based on floor price, Twitter mentions, amount of sales, buy and sell signals in real time. They've already been doing this. They've already started doing this. They've been doing this week as well. Top 10 projects by shilling volume every single day. It goes on, baby. What more do you need? That all sounds all right, though. You know what I mean? They might be a little too excited about that, to be honest with you. Like when I was reading that paragraph, a lot of their stuff was in caps. You know what I mean? I think their keycap is broken, though. They got too many words in caps there. So they must be excited about something. It's definitely not vision, because that shit sounds decent as fuck. So if you didn't know, Satori means sudden enlightenment, which is obviously the theme of this NFT, right? With enlightenment, or the attempt at becoming enlightened, you need to do a lot of self-reflecting. Have a great insight, if you will, right? Which brings us, hey, coincidentally, to our next Satori tool. It's called Insight. I know, that was the longest segue ever, and I don't care, because it was worth it. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices. That's it. That's life. So with this site, you can track all upcoming gambling, DAO, P2E, and other projects all in one nice little neat package for you. One little place, a website with a bow on it. They do this based on factors such as audience quality, and how they determine that. It's like, so percentages of fake profiles, bots, and profiles with extremely low activity will not be counted as quality. They will also look into follower growth speed, the amount of mentions on Twitter in a 24-hour span, and the number of influencers who are following the profile's account. So basically, they're gonna cyber stalk the shit out of these projects for you and give you all the goodies that they got back. So this might actually be a crime, but still worth it. And finally, we have Satori boxes. So this comes within 2 weeks of the mint, contains NFTs, whitelists, and other gifts and goodies. A percentage of royalties and a percentage of the mints will be reserved for Satori box rewards. So because Satori NFT project is just starting out, we have yet to really know what will become of it. Right. So normally I like to take a look at projects back end, but that I mean the team behind it, right? What they've done, what they've accomplished in the past, what they're looking to accomplish in the future if they have certain other projects they're working on. In this case, we can't really do that, as most of the team is undoxed, at least from what I could find. Maybe they're doxed somewhere else, but from what I was finding, most of them undoxed. Now, if I pull out my long list of legit NFT projects checklist, as you can see right here, the first thing, like it says right here, is, watch out, make sure the entire team is doxed and not just the artist. Not their CEO, their CMO, their community manager, their CMM manager, the influencer manager are doxed. But guess who is? Yes, the artist. Alexandra Skypka? I'm butchering her last name, but honestly, a brilliant artist. Her work speaks for itself, both on Satori, but also off as well. From what I gather from her story, she is a former YouTuber who was teaching art, but had to teaching art on YouTube, but had to leave that path as it didn't really work with her views. By that I mean her actual ideologies, her personal views, and not her actual YouTube views, because she had 100,000 subs and she was doing pretty well. Now, I do suggest taking a quick read of her story if you can. It's actually quite interesting. There's some cyberbullying, some regular bullying, some war. It takes a turn. Now, even though the team isn't fully doxed, and by that I mean faces, work history, etc., at least I couldn't find it, they do have a podcast series where they introduce their team members in standalone interviews to get to know them, better. But at the time of making this video, they only had the one guy, developer Neuro, I believe, on it, who's an ex-Marine. Fucking what? He's an ex-Marine. When he got back, I guess, from being in the military or whatever, being a Marine, kicking butt, taking names, he then went to college for physics and software engineering. Does this man just not sound like a young god? He was an ex-Marine, and then he's like, yeah, I'm physically just the most dominating alpha male that currently exists in humanity. But you know what? I'm also a super genius, and so I will understand the fabrics of reality, and I'm just gonna engineer shit from nothingness. I'm kind of jealous. Anyways, oh, there's that chub again. God damn. So he got into ETH before Sol, and that's kind of all I kind of know about him currently. There's Franz, who is a professional community manager who has worked with, within this field for about 2 years. There's Alex, who is the marketing lead in the company with 7 years of experience in marketing. Tony, who is an ex-Web 2 social media manager who decided to go all in on Web 3 a couple years ago. There's Kuzi, who is a professional community manager as well, who's been part of the NFT space since, Feb 2021. Now there's Falcon. I don't know what to make of that. They just I don't know. His name is fucking Falcon, dude. His name, I hope that's his real name. Obviously, it's not his real name, but I wish it was his real name. Imagine your name was Falcon. It'd be so cool. So Falcon, head of marketing, and Star-Lord, head of collab, also his real name, clearly. But in lieu of that, they have a few partnerships as well that I'd like to mention. That's kind of the team so far. I think they have a few other members as well, since that stuff came from kind of the white paper-ish. But anyways, Satori is partnered with another project called Masked Ape DAO, which is a project with a raid to earn system. Now, from what I understand, bear with me or correct me even better if you know better. Raid to earn is where they gather their community together to mass invade or raid specific places, like say Twitter making tons of posts all at once about one particular thing, or all communicating and talking on one thread back and forth. I'm not sure if that's actually what it is. So maybe someone can help me out here in the comments down below. And also they got like a shout out / call to action from Atiti, who, not even sure if I'm saying that name right. He's got a cat profile picture, who is an international marketer and business analytical guy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the way I said that in there. He does have following of over 100,000, so his words carry some weight, if only just a little bit. All right, guys, thanks for watching. That's all I got for you right now. If you're interested in the Satori project, please go check it out. Check out their Twitter, check out their Discord, get to know what's going on in there, the people who are in there. I'm personally into the project. Simply, the whole Satori thing does speak out to me. Huge into the whole spiritualism, meditation, all that jazz. So that's what drew me into it. On top of that, they had like the technology, and I'm a huge sci-fi fan. The art I really like as well. So I'm gonna be looking out for this project, but don't let me sway you on that. I just gave you some information that I found. You could have found it yourself as well. I just packaged it together for you and presented it. Go do your own research. Check out the project. Go to their Discord, like I said, and their Twitter. Sniff around. This project launches on the 17th, but the mint is going on until the 23rd, unless it sells out beforehand. But you got a significant amount of time to really get some information if this is your first time hearing about this project. With that all being said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.